Hello, my name is Daniel Young. I'm the owner and founder of Adaptive Perspective, the Adaptive Perspective channel, where I help you make your dreams a reality. So, if you've seen any of my previous videos, you know I like strategy. I love strategy and targeted strategy. And that awareness is key as I continue to sift through these financial memes and online investment strategies. And I want to apply some just everyday down to earth common sense, as well as talk about our individual financial strategy when applicable. So, the reminders and disclaimers, this is an unedited video, and who knows what you'll hear in the background as I film these in my house. The cats are currently on the prowl, and the wee little one is getting himself into trouble quite frequently. So, who knows what you'll hear in the background. If I do show our closed-end fund strategy, I will talk about that, but I don't plan on talking about that on this video. And then I am not a financial advisor. I am a financial strategist. Um, I, it's not my goal or purpose to slander anybody in making these videos. I'm interested in strategy and I'm interested in separating the good from the bad because nobody wants bad strategy. So let's get into this. If we share my screen, too many things up. So this is my Pinterest board or Pinterest page. This is the board we're working off of. So if we go to the bottom of that board, you'll see a couple other, maybe not a couple, but you'll see several memes that I've already reviewed. And what we're looking at on this video is, if I lose my place again, we're looking at this one, which if I pull up here is this advice. So I saw this on, I want to say not Pinterest. I think I saw this on Instagram. But it says, so my lash lady makes 1,500 a day. She is in school to be a teacher because her mom wants her to have a real job. And the advice on here is, and the advice on the picture is, people who love you don't always give you the best advice. And I would change that to, people in general don't always give you the best advice. We know a lady, and anybody can have reasons for the advice they give. I mean, let's just get that out there. It depends on perspective. It depends on their individual experiences. It depends on a lot of different things. We know a lady who wants her kids to go to college regardless of what they want to do because they need a college degree. What if they want to be a welder? And welder's not a bad thing. You can make bank as a welder. Come out of high school certified, you're already making more money than the standard teacher's making at 50 grand. So you can be a welder 2 years out of high school, you're making 100 grand. So you leave high school certified in basic welding, you're already making more than 50 grand a year. You go to tech school, welding school for 2 years, now you're making 100 grand. You go to more welding based school, now you're making more money. Why should we send that kid to college for 4 years so he can make or she can make any number of degree options, liberal arts degree, all purpose degree, 80 grand? Why? Now, maybe that kid wants to get a master's in business. Okay, well, now they got to go to college and then go to master school, right? But not everybody needs to go to college. We need white collar and blue collar and whatever collar workers. We need everybody. We don't just need people with a college degree. We've seen plenty of kids, and they are kids. We've seen plenty of kids transition into newbie adults with worthless college degrees, and they're sandbagged with 80 plus $1,000 of debt. Not everybody needs a college degree, and not everybody who goes to college gets a good degree. So it's not that the people who love you don't love you. And it's not that the people who love you aren't giving you bad advice or great advice. They're just giving you advice from their perspective. And it doesn't always incorporate all the data. Like if I went over our closed-end fund system, like if I met you in passing at the grocery store, and for whatever reason it came up, and you were like, well, that guy doesn't invest in Coke, obviously, or Coca-Cola, not like the Coke line. But that guy doesn't invest in single stocks. Obviously, he doesn't know what he's talking about. We have different knowledge sets. We have different things we're aware of, we've been taught, or that we've learned independently. Uh, I could tell some friends of ours about investments or investment properties or this, and they could say, ooh, that's really risky. I'm not comfortable with that. And that's true for them, but maybe that's not true for you. The most interesting thing I glean from this one post is so the underlying content, do what you're good at and do what you enjoy doing. So this gal's lash lady makes 1,500 a day. Okay. Is that profit? Like, is she making 1,500 a day and then she has expenses, so she's really pulling home 1,000 a day? Or is she making 1,500 a day on a good day? Is it 1,500 every day? If what you're doing, so the overall perspective of this is, so she's making 1,500 a day now. Is she working every day, every week? Okay, 365 days a year, she's making $1,500 a day. She has to make, she has to work in order to get paid. And that's the point of service industry. My ice machine in the background. But that's the point of service industry. It's not like she's on salary somewhere. She has to work in order to make 1,500 a day. And she'll make a lot less as a teacher. So does this person want to work every single day for the rest of her life until whenever she retires? And if she doesn't want to work every single day for the rest of her life, which she will as a teacher, speaking as a teacher, the teaching model hopes that you work 35 to 40 years before you retire and then you live your life. If you want to be in that system, at the end of the day, you're going to be living on a reduced pay compared to when you retire. And it's not going to give you that freedom you're looking for and hoping for. But if this lash lady got some different advice, like who knows what conversation they had, but if that lash lady had a little bit different advice, like, hey, you make 1,500 a day profit, what are you doing with that? Are you saving it or spending it? What's your end goal? Do you want to do this every day? When do you want to quit? When do you want to do something more? Do you want a side hustle that you can, like a lash lady is a side hustle, right? From something else. Or maybe it's a full-time job. Do you want to do something else? Do you want to open up your own storefront? Do you want to expand your business? Do you want to stay as an individual? Are you making this money cash under the table and you're going to get screwed by the IRS? Are you filing it through a business or an LLC? What state do you live in versus where should you get your LLC? I mean, long term, 1,500 a day sounds great until you realize it's a point of service and you have to work every single day in order to make 1,500. So, what could she do different in order to not have to work every day to make 1,500? Like, what if she got into real estate, or what if she got into the stock market, or what if she did a lot of other things? Just because she's making bank also doesn't mean she's spending bank. So, as a business, or maybe as an individual getting business money, if she's making 1,500 a day, great. What is she spending every day? What is she spending every week? Does she actually have enough at the end of the week in order to support her life and her lifestyle? There's so much you don't know. Now, it sounds amazing, right? And there's so many amazing things you could you could stair step your way into at $1,500 a day. But there's also so much else we don't know. So sounds amazing. Need more info. Because I would love to talk with that lash lady and ask her all these questions just to see what she says, to see if she sees beyond the job or if she's trapped, even though she's making that much a day, if she's trapped inside the mindset of this is my job for whatever. So I would tell you, not everything online actually works out the way it is. It looks very pretty. It's very glittery and sparkly. It definitely gets your attention. But when you start to break it down, it may or may not be all it's lived up to be. So could this be cool? Yes. 1,500 a day. Think about it. 1,500 a day. Man, 6 days a week, you're making 6 grand, you're making 9 grand a week. If your business is making it, you're in a better position than you are individually making it. Yeah, you could do a lot with 9 grand a week. But if you're spending 8,800 a week, then there's actually not much left over. And that teacher job's going to sink you compared to what you're making in flash money. So that's all I got. Otherwise, I'll just keep rambling. So uh, if you like the content, consider subscribing to my channel. Hit the like button. Head over to Facebook. You can actually look for two groups on Facebook. You can look for my main page called Navigate Your Finances. You can also look for my second group, the Scholarship Hub, where I'm building a free aggregate of all things scholarship. So um, as you face your week, know your strategy. And if you know where you are, and you know what, if you know where you are and you know where you want to go, then it becomes your task as captain of your ship to get your boat from where you are to where you want to be. And you learn a lot on the journey. And if that makes no sense to you, then go over to Facebook, check out my page, Navigate Your Finances, and I've got files and posts and daily posts that walk you through getting from where you are to where you want to be. Because your journey is about you, not about me. I've got my own journey, right? But we can do similar things. We can learn from each other along the way. So if you want to go where your dreams exist, right, and then convert those dreams into reality, come find me on Facebook. And I would love to chat with you and help you and get you going. So whatever you have in your future, whatever your dreams are, they will not happen on their own. You must make them happen. You have to work for them. You have to do the fun stuff. You have to do the not fun stuff. You got to put in the work every single day. And if you take a day off, I get it. It's like working out. Bust your butt 4 to 5 days a week and you're sore that day and you don't want to do stuff and you have a veg day, I get it. But if you've got a veg day, then a veg day, and a veg day, you're not working towards making those dreams happen. So we're all on journeys. We all have dreams. We all have stuff we want to do. The difference is some of us are working our way there, and other people are hoping, thinking, wondering if they can manifest that into reality and not actually do a damn thing about it. And I'll tell you the truth. You have to do something. You can think about it all you want. That's fantasy. If you want to actually make it happen, then you're going to have to do something about it because they're not going to happen on their own. So if you want to learn more about that, come check out my page on Facebook, and I would love to chat with you. So I hope you have a great week. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.